Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello everyone. Who would have thought? Oh, who would have thought that we're already Hello everyone. Oh my god, so many people. I was not prepared for this. Help. Also, can we talk about that we always not always that we already reached the followers goal? I was like, 50 followers, that will take a while, but no, like 5 minutes and it's like already reached goal. Let's go. But thank you so much everyone. Congrats on the debut. Thank you so much, Zikos. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm trying to say hello to everyone here. Okay, don't panic, okay. Okay, I will say, I'm currently using StreamerBot, and luckily it has the ability to also see all the viewers. Now, I don't know if it is also gonna count the lurkers, as we know how Twitch is gonna be with the lurkers, but I'm just gonna say hello to everyone who I see in the list. If not, please say so, and I'll make sure that you're included as well. Ollie, your voice is so cool. Oh, thank you so much, Armando. Armando. Yeah, okay. I hope I said it right. Okay. But of course, first of all, hello, Storming Shana, bestie, you made it. Also, the first raider, hello. Alpha, hello, Armando. Yeah, I said hi already. Okay. Ben's 11, 40, 74 and 20. Hello. Wolf, hello. Thank you so much for joining. This is pretty exciting for you to see you as well. Dynamic Slime, also hello. Didim, hello. Kiri, also hi. Also, thank you for already testing out the explanation more Discord to see if the Discord works. I'm assuming that also what's the word? The lurk one should also work. Okay. Kiri, Kion, also hello. Lost Cells, hello. Okay, I'm gonna try. MG 99999999999. Hello. Thank you so much for joining, and of course, Nikki, Brain Buddy. Hello. Shadow, hi. Yui, and of course, my buddy Zico. How you doing, dude? Okay. Is it weird that I'm still nervous? Like, I have practiced so much already, and it's like, okay. Oh, okay. Let me see in the chat real quick. Okay, the lurk is working. Okay, nice. It's totally normal. Just breathe. Yeah, I'm breathing. Don't worry, I'm breathing. I'm probably more calm when we're like minutes further. I will say, how is the audio? Let's start with that, because I am assuming that the first audio was good, but I want to see if it's like the mic is good and like the background audio is good. Also, the Twitch alerts, were they not too loud or effing good? Okay, nice. Whew, okay. Because I'm like, okay, how bad? Because I can understand it's it's based. Oh no! Also, hi Kayla, thank you for joining. Oh my god. Okay. First of all, let's talk about the scenery. Everything's great, but you did wonderful. You wonderful. Oh, thank you so much, Wolf. You are really something. Okay, I'm seeing the Twitch title and the tags are also doing okay. Okay, nice. Whew. Let's talk a bit about the scenery, because as you may have known already, I released the trailer like a week before to kind of get like a hype already. Am I gonna spoil too much? No, that's too early. Okay. And this is gonna be like the interior from that same scene, and this is kind of like a fun way to also give you the hint like we're going somewhere. Like for example, if in the future we're gonna have collabs, it's gonna be like, get in loser, we're going collab, and like like that. And I'm like, yes, I sign up for that, because why not? Okay. Cara, thank you so much for joining. Yes, who would have thought we're already doing it? I'm gonna be honest, chat. I didn't think that it was already gonna be this soon, because at first I was like, I started in last June. I started with like the first sketches and everything, and then and then I thought like it's gonna take a year. Like all the things that I wanted to do, I was like, okay, I gotta do it all. Because not necessarily because I needed to or like it's a must, but more so I was ambitious. You know, I was ambitious to do it. Okay. Before we do the whole tour, before we do everything from here on out, let's just let's do the model reveal, shall we, chat? Because why not? Because I can guarantee. Wait, do you have clips? You should be able to clip, no? And clip comment. Oh, clip comment. No, Shana, I don't have that many comments yet. I wanted to start pretty simple with just the Discord and the lurk ones, and then considering I'm assuming that you can generally just clip stuff, and then yeah. Okay, you want to be ready? Okay, sure. No, it's okay. Okay, okay. I will say I was questioning how, because there are there are two ways we could do this, chat. We could either do the classic way from the feet first and then the head, but I was like, you know what? I mean, we could do that, but it seemed more realistic to also considering we're inside a carriage. I'm like, you know, it would have been like a little gremlin, like I'm inside. I am not inside. No, I'm inside the carriage. I'm on the ground, sitting on the ground. There we go. Okay. Also, Sky, hello. Inside my walls, yes, Benz. Okay, let's begin. Also, Osner, thank you so much for the follow. I was earlier today in your stream, I remember, but I'm really glad that you could also join. You're just in time, by the way. We just went over like the scenery already. Congrats on the debut. Thank you so much, dude. We were just about to reveal the model. At first, I was like, should we do the classic road? I'm like, why not? Honestly, why not? It's more fun. Okay. Without further ado, chat. Okay. Oh, okay. I zoomed out too much. Okay. The emotion in your voice is this is adorable. You know, I tried to be as quirky as I honestly can be. Because I wanted to be sure that I'm like, you know, the character is quirky, so the person behind it is, where's your motivation, Ollie? I mean, am I not motivated enough already? Okay, let's, I hope just, okay, let's begin. Feet! Your feet! I think you're slowly climbing into the cart of the... Actually, guys, there is a secret, like a secret, I don't know, door handle, which allows me to get outside of the carriage. So I'm basically from far from outside, like, don't worry, guys, it's not that cold outside at all. Okay. Okay, here are the feet. I will say, before we question like, oh my god, Ollie, what is this lighting? I am... wait, hold on. Time to make an Ollie of this... No! Oh no, Okay, but I decided to use the lighting of VTuber Studio itself, but I'm definitely gonna experience with it more towards the future, because I also saw my friends, both Shana and Soupy, they experienced with Shoes, which is like this unknown yet really powerful application. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try it, but I mean, we're still early. Okay. No, okay, it's not yummy at all. Oh, shoot. I didn't. Okay. Okay. I wanted to scroll on the text, but... Yay, woo, shoes, indeed, Seekers. Okay. Okay, well, just continue. Oh my god, so many belts on the shoes. It keeps going. And also, there's the jacket. Oh no, so many revealing already. Let's see. Okay. Let's start from here. Just excuse me, I burped. Let's do from here. I will say the rigging, most of the rigging was done on the head and everything, but considering, you know, we're trying to be extra, so why not? We like to be extra, chat. So I was like, you know what? Let's do the whole body and be like, ooh. Okay. Shoes are really secure. Yes. Fun fact, the lower parts are like a solid, like, not pure gold, but a form of gold. So you're warned, chat. If you're trying to be mean, I'm just gonna with full metal. Ollie Small can dance, yes, chat. I can buy woo. Okay. Let's continue. Fun fact, I have long legs. I have long legs. Okay. Ooh. Love the card details. Thank you so much, Lisa. Also, I didn't say hi to you yet, so I apologize. I'm preparing for the fact that I can't say hello to everyone yet. Or I mean, I will, but nonetheless, I appreciate everyone here, so I apologize if I didn't say hi or didn't greet you yet, but just okay. Also, can we talk about the nails? Black nails? I mean... I love it. Got them hands as well. Everything, Wolf. The whole body, you know? The whole body is there. Okay, let's go. And there's a corset even. We're trying to have a snatched waist. I will say I do love the details a lot. Especially the whole card aesthetic. Love the nails, thank you, Nikki. Okay. We love the waist. You know, Sky, we wanted to have it snatched as much as we can. Because we're trying to be skinny. Okay. Let's continue with the reveal. Also, I do hope that you like the lighting. I did mention that it is like the VFX from VTuber Studio itself, but I thought it would be fun to have that extra effect and not just the scenery in the background. The headless man. I know there's no head. Actually, that's the. Can you imagine? That's the whole stream. Just a headless man. Also, Cyberwolf, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Okay. Hi. I know. Hi, Wolf. And well, Cyber. There are basically two wolves, but outfit looks so good so far. Oh, thank you so much. They're gonna be behind the scenes shown for sure, but okay. But I'm spoiling too much already. Oh no. Let's continue. I see. There's a chin. The bearded chin. It reacts really well to the mic, I will say. So, hair, I know. There's hair even, Chana. Can you believe it? Also, this is probably a good time to already mention this. There isn't a bald option. I'm very sorry. There isn't a bald option. I know. I know. I was like, to the whole process, I was like, oh my god, I didn't add a bald cap. Oh, I know. You know, maybe we should, instead of the bald toggle, we should, you know, those, I don't know if it's Chinese or like Japanese, those bald caps, basically. maybe that is an excuse. I don't know. We could figure it out, chat. We could figure it out. How could you? I'm sorry, Car. I couldn't. I was I had like Live 2D going on, and then it's like a 42-day free trial, and I wanted to make sure that I had like the basics, but it's more so when I was interacting with other VTubers. At some point, I was like, oh my god, I should have added a bald cap. A bald mode, oh. I will be the only one with no bald cap. Shanna, do you have a bald cap? That's a good question. I never seen you with a bald cap. Maybe that's a spoiler. Okay, let's see. There's a mouth. Even a mustache. You know what they say with a mustache? Oh shoot, no! I exposed too much already, no! I tried to not expose too much, god dang it. Okay. What's that? Okay. I might as well. Okay. I wanted to say a fun joke, but never mind. Okay. Leak! I know, it's a leak! Oh, don't look, chat! Don't look! Don't clip it! Don't clip it! You know what? Hello! Hello! The face is here! You give me you look art vibes. I'm not sure what that means, but I take it as a compliment. Yes, I'm taking it as a compliment. Okay. But before we continue, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Talk about a tall head, am I right, chat? You look very intelligent, I know. That was the aesthetic. Trying to be really intelligent, but being just a one-brain, quirky, yeah, just stupid. That's the word, stupid. Okay, hold up. Let me go. There we go. Nice. We're in the seat. Hello, everyone. The first meme. Well, what do you mean? We're already having memes? Oh no. I wasn't prepared for this, chat. I wasn't prepared for this. Oh. Okay. So, hello. Yeah, this is the model. Do you like, chat? Do you like? I do hope you enjoy the expressions. Like I try to be really expressive with the model. I'm like, huh? I did adjust it a little bit, being like... That's the fun part about the model, is that you have the eyes being like... That's... So me trying to flirt like, how you doing? Huh? Wow, the eyes are extremely expressive. I know, Cyber, I know they're really expressive. Hold on. Everything looks insanely awesome. Thank you so much, Lisa. I will say, because I mentioned that I'm using StreamerBot. StreamerBot has also like its separate chat. So for this scenario, in this case, I was like, you know what? Let's have in OBS, I have also the general Twitch chat going on. But considering I can like scroll out or like zoom out, I can zoom out the chat in Streamabot, which means I could look at older chats, which is pretty handy. I will say it's pretty handy. But yeah. Okay, let me see. I love your laugh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shada. I will say I practiced a lot in the in advance. Luckily, well, not only the pre-recordings, but I also made sure. Well, made sure. I luckily interacted a lot with other VTubers in advance. Like, I think it started in September. My first interaction with like both joining someone else's stream and like in some sort of a collab, I guess you could call it, was when my buddy Zikos, or Zikos CH, I'm assuming you pronounce it, or like just Zikos, he was doing a subathon in September, and that's when I also met my bestie Shana, Storming Shana, and then I also met Wolf, and I believe EP, yes, EP VTuber was also part of that, and we played Peak. It was really fun, not gonna lie. And from there on out, it just exploded. Like I tried to interact with so many people as much as I could, both in Discord servers and like on other streams. I think most are probably part of Storming Shana's previous gameplays. Yeah, that was part of that. I remember the subathon like it was yesterday. I know, Wolf. Can you? It honestly feels like it was yesterday, like maybe a month ago. But like looking back, I was like, wait, it's that long ago? Okay. Okay, never mind. Time flies, I guess. Also, I'm taking some couple of mints just to calm the nerves. Those minty, you know those minty mini candies with like mint flavor, just to have like a okay, I'm calm. Time flies indeed. I know. Ollie, let's go. I know. Can you do magic tricks? No, I cannot. I cannot. I'm unfortunate. Was it you who asked that, Armando? Because I remember when I released the trailer that when I released the trailer, someone was like, "Wait, are you like a magician or like a magical shop kind of guy?" I was like, "No." I mean, there's a part of magic, but not that kind of magic. No, not that kind of magic. But I appreciate the compliment. I definitely do. You should try and to pull something out of the hat. I wish I could. The only thing I can do, hold on. The only thing I can do is just take off the hat. I can only take the hat off and also the jacket. That's the two things that I added to the model. I like. I can remove the jacket if wanted, or like the hat, or just a combo like this. I will say the hat will probably be the best to either toggle on or off, depending on the game or like the stream that we're doing. I will say I do love the physics that I did, because like the front hair pieces, they have a little bit of a jiggle, like the eyes, like a jiggle. But yeah. Okay, let me just okay. He's a predator. He's no, I'm not. Oh no, I'm naked. Scandalous. No, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. Let me check. No, not the romantic music, Lisa. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Well, 30 minutes in. Okay. I suggest that. Well, the thing is, I have a presentation prepared. I know, shock of all shocks. But it's more so a presentation that showcases the behind the scenes. Because, well, you might have figured it out or not, but everything, like the whole 3D, the whole 2D stuff that you're going to see, is done by me. Yes, everything it's self-made, even the rigging. I was like, if I'm rigging a VTuber model, I'm gonna make it really expressive, like, you know. I'm definitely gonna make sure I also showcase all the all the toggles and also the expressions. You know, you want to make sure that's the case. Ollie is extremely talented. I thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I do have a background in the whole graphic route. I mean, might as well already say it. I did a year. I studied a year to be a concept artist. Then I did 3D artist, hence to hence to the background, as you can see. And then there's also visual effects artist, which is basically like the you know, in action movies with the whole explosive and blah blah blah. I will say that year I didn't do like the live action stuff. It was more so 3D animation with those kind of special effects. Ollie play with nice like Jack the Ripper. I hate to break it to you, pal, but I don't have knives. No, maybe if I ever decide to do a cooking stream, then you have your knives, but not this time. I'm sorry, I have to disappoint you. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna move on with the next scene. I think the best thing to do is just to showcase all the final result, basically. And then afterwards we can do like the small presentation and again, like, show the behind the scenes, basically. Ollie is truly very talented indeed. Oh, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. London Bridge is broke. London Bridge has broken down. Oh no. Okay. I will say, I'm mostly. I need to look at the chat. I know. Also, I hope you like the chat. You may or may not know this creator on YouTube, Nutty, but he has a lot of widgets that he posted a lot of free. I decided to use his like multi-chat stream, like the what's the word? The horizontal. Wait, is this horizontal? No, this is vertical. This is vertical, right? This is vertical. Yeah, this is the vertical one. Nutty is great. I know Nutty is really cool. I really like his content, and also because he also showcased the new Elgato setup. I did try to also add. I did try to add the Elgato stuff, but I was like, is it necessary already? I mean, I've got the whole own setup under the control already, so I was like, you know what, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I was like, you know what, let's do that, because this way is way prettier, I would say, because this is also really handy for multi-chat. As we know, Twitch allows multi-chat now. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna add YouTube to the case. I mean, that's way too early, I would say. But you know, maybe in the future we could add YouTube to the case as well. Who knows? Okay, enough chat. That's an interesting sentence. Enough chit-chatting, everyone. We're going to the next scene. I hope I'm also prepared to switch to the right lighting. Okay. Transition time. I hope you like the little transition animation with the whole curtains, because I really like that. I believe the background music should be working, but yeah, let me know if the background okay, we are number one ref. Nice, thank you. I also added like the little lighting going on with the background just to have like the whole aesthetic. The whole aesthetic is there. But okay, let me also showcase. Let's start with the toggles for like the model, because currently this is like the whole default. This is a beautiful background. It fits the aesthetic very well. Thank you so much, Yuri. Yeah, I know. I really like it. I was really like, okay. You might have guessed that the whole aesthetic is like, okay, Victorian, the whole cards. I mean, is there a name for it? That's a good question. Because I was like, is it like the Queen of Hearts aesthetic? But I guess it's just the card aesthetic. And then, of course, a lot of red. And like the spade and everything, you know? But I do like it. Okay, let's see. Because I have 2 pose toggles. No links. Rip. Let's see. Because we have... I like this one a lot. I mean, maybe I should zoom out the model real quick to see it for yourself. Like this. Like the little chit-chatting. I really like this one. It's like, okay, guys, listen up. It's kind of like, okay... I really like, I really need to catch my breath, holy shit. The autism pose, the autism pose, I know. Let me hydrate back real quick. I do like that it tracks my model when I'm hydrate, bitch, I know. Ooh, okay. I really need to calm my nerves down. Holy shit. Okay, I'm calm. Don't worry. I'm calm. It's like, it's those butterflies of excitement in my stomach that are currently a bit like, oof. You're a wizard, Ollie. I am. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. So, yeah, this is the whole aesthetic that we're have going on. I do like, I hope you like the background as well. No, the background and also the background music. Because I was like, okay, let's do something magical, but like mysterious in a way. I will say, I really fuck with the flaming. Yeah, they're really cool. Like, it really brings the scenery to life, you know? So, let me see. Okay. Whew, okay. So, we have the hand pose and the flames. Yeah, okay. I'll talk about it in a bit. Don't worry. I'll talk about it in a bit. Let's see. So this is like just a hand pose. We can also switch between it. And there's the game one. So it's like, hey, I'm playing games. I do really like them. These are like the only 2 toggles that I had made. There were different ones that I wanted to try. I love the gaming one. Thank you so much, Shana. But most of the times, probably will see this one. Like, girl, can you believe that? The controller is insane. It's really nice, yes. Okay, maybe I should... Let me zoom in the model, because there are a couple of expressions that I wanted to showcase. Like, I'm gonna be really close. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, just like who? Okay, this is like the closest I can get to you. Hi. Okay, so this is like the general face, but then there is, if there's like something scary going on, I'm like, what? What was that? Who said that? I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay. Social distancing, worst enemy. Now I need to breathe. Breathe, Chad. Breathe, Chad. We need to breathe. Okay, this is not emergency. Like it's like from the office. Like, oh my god, it's happening. Stay fucking calm. Stay freaking calm. Stay calm, everyone. It's just a debut. Don't worry. Okay, so that was the scary one. And then if someone is, let's say, rude, I'm like, excuse me? You said what now? Actually, why? Why? I don't get it. Why is... Okay, there we go. It's really trying. There we go. I'm like, okay. It's really trying considering the sensitivity of my eyebrows are playing it with it. So it's like, I'm like, and then of course, I'm sad. I don't know what happened, but for some reason I'm really sad. But yeah, those are mainly the toggles for like the expressions. I will say, oh, I know, Nikki, but it's only a temporary expression. I'll promise. Speaking of, I also wanted to try. Actually, should I? You know what? No. Let's go back. Maybe I'm not trying to be too claustrophobic with everyone. Like I'm like, okay, let's do this one. There we go. The thing is, well, when it comes to the expressions, another friend of mine, Sil, I hope I pronounce it right. Sil, he developed, in combination with VTuber Studio, it allows you to like trigger expressions. So, for example, I mean, I can do it right now. For like, if I trigger the eyebrows high, like it triggers a different expression temporary. I haven't tried it, considering in the tutorial or like in the trailer, it showcased to wink with your model. But unfortunately, I can't wink with my model. Okay. I did try to wink with my. I tried to wink like with one eye, but relatable. I tried to I do use VTuber Studio, but it's VBridger that I also tried. But that one, I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't work generally. It's just maybe not immediately fit for me, which is fine. I will say the current expressive, like how it's been edited, it's pretty doable, I will say. Let me check, because I'm talking to myself a lot, but not to the chats. I'm sorry. Maybe Shana just likes being... I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Okay, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Okay. Anywho, let me see. So that was those were the expressions, the lighting. Which one next? We can do it in order, but I think we should. Let's go. Wait. Let me see. Ouch! I'm broken. Oh no! Who did she break? Censoring from here on. Yeah, I should really. You know, for those who know me, I can be. How should I say this? Actually, for those who know me, what's the best way to describe me? I'm really curious, because I have an interesting personality, probably, but Ollie give me a royal flush. What now? What? I don't think I can do that for you. Okay, let's continue, because I'm getting distracted. Let me see. Lighting. Okay. Also, if you're wondering, I'm using the very small Stream Deck, which like the 6 buttons. Just play the cards. I mean, you'll see cards later, but not for now. It has to wait. Let's go to this next one. I think I'm just gonna do an order. Honestly, I'm gonna do an order. Oh no, wait. I changed my mind. Let's just go this one. Hello. Okay, so this is another scene that actually I am not standing correctly. Hold on. There we go. This is more accurate. So this is another scene that we have going on. This is here at the Ollie show. Honestly, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. I guess that is an early spoiler, but anyway, this is more so like a hanging out spot. If I invite other VTubers or like streamers or like my friends, you know, they have this nice couch next to me, like a coffee table. Like if they need a martini or like most of us probably need caffeine. I'm like, I got you, dude. I got you. I have all the caffeine you need to go through the day. Anywho. I love the scene. It's like late night TV. Thank you. I'm really glad that you like it. Also, will say I do like how the VFX lighting on my model also matches with the background. You're fun, entertaining, and quirky. You're also a really good friend, and you're actually pretty fun. But oh, thank you. I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate that. Yeah. Wait, you will put in what will you put in the painting? Okay. Interestingly, I first thought I wanted to have like the chat happening in the painting, but then when I added the vertical chat like you see here now, I was like, maybe it could be interesting to have something in the back that is saying like, okay, this person is now with me, like their Twitch tag or anything, or if there's like scuff or anything, like there's like a little thing in the background that will say like, okay, this is going on, don't worry, it's fine. But yeah. I gotta go, Ollie. I really love your model, your background, and everything. Have a wonderful day, afternoon. Thank you so much, Armando, and it's completely fine. Honestly, I'm just both surprised still, and I really appreciate everyone being here right now. And if you have to go, that's completely fine. If you want to lurk, I am assuming that the lurk and the Discord command work now, so if you want to lurk, that's completely fine as well. New talk show. Yes and no, because in the future, probably in the first, no, not in the first month, like probably by month 3, I want to start looking to do a podcast. Yes, because that's one of the things that I like about this idea, is to have the opportunity to interact with both VTubers I know, but also new streamers, being like, okay, yeah. I can understand that. Okay, Rebecca. Okay, I had a little. Oh no. Okay, no scuff. I know the scuff is already there. I was prepared for it. Honestly, I'm prepared for it. Luckily, we're doing it professionally. We had the protection thingy from Twitch going on. Yeah, sorry, the lag. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm using Wi-Fi, but I did do a lot of internet testing, like speed testing. It did say it was enough. I mean, so far so good. But I say the scuff is all right. No, so far at least. I'm back. Getting inundated with the classic stuff. Honestly, I'm not. I'm prepared for the scuff. Like, I'm not here to be like, because I know I've seen other people being like, okay, so much preparing going on, blah 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 blah, and then of course the scuff happens. Rain, hello. I'm glad you could make it. you may have missed a bit, but I'll make sure there's the VOD still for you to rewatch. Don't worry. How you doing, Ray? But okay, what was I talking about? The podcast. Okay, so I have this concept of a podcast. I'm not gonna talk about too much, because the thing is, um, I understand, especially for new viewers, that if someone is gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and at some point they forgot what the first three things were that what I explained. So I'm trying not to give too much concept. Like, I'm not gonna try and be like, okay, this is the whole pack. Enjoy. I'm gonna work with periods, like time periods. Okay, from here on out, okay, it will be that. Okay, what will be our name? What will be our name? Am I missing something? I'm good. I'm glad to see your debut. Thank you so much, Ray. I'm glad you're doing good too. Okay, I will say the nerves are pretty much under control right now. it's I think it's those like first 30, maybe first hour that it's like, oh, okay. But I think enough chit chat for now. Okay, I'm questioning. Okay, I have two options, chat. We can either go and look at the power presentation, but also showcasing like the art, like the art and gaming scene, or we could also just already quickly showcasing the Be Right Back and the ending stream scene. Just considering those two those extra scenes will also be like the behind the scenes will also be shown in the PowerPoint. So maybe make sure that those are first shown. What do you guys want? Let me also hydrate real quick. Oh, okay. I think the best thing to do. I admire that so much. You have yeah, I have a strategy. Yeah, because I think, because again, I have done a lot of research, both on basically the best way to start, but also yeah. It's kind of like, I don't know if there's a meme about like Izuku from My Hero Academia, when he's like really scribbling and taking notes from what is going around him. Like I was that kind of person, like taking notes. Interesting. This person is doing that, and the other person is doing that. Like, okay, interesting. But yeah, it's more like that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Akira was asking is that what you were wondering? Do they have it? Okay, like you guys have like a nickname in the. Okay, if that's the case, I did have a suggestion, but I was like, do I really need it? As in, like, will I be using it a lot or not? But he can't give all the secrets at once. That's right. I'm not gonna give you all my secrets yet. Actually, that's yeah. We are the Dandelions. Actually, yeah. I think I'm just gonna call my community my little dandelions, because I mean, my last name is Dandelion. You know, you catch the joke. Like you see what I mean? Like dandelions. Point to Cyber as well. There is another potential guest for your podcast. That's true. I think it's because I was thinking like, okay, what type of I definitely VTubers, but I think the best thing or like interesting what could be is if it was either PNG tubers who are just like images, full bodies, like I mean half bodies as well, or just if it's possible, I don't know the technology behind it yet, but maybe like 3D VTubers as well. Who knows? I'm in a field of dandelions. Yes, wishful dandelions. You blow one of the flowers and you make a wish. You know, those are dandelions, right? I mean. Oh, that would be okay. Never mind. Yeah, Shana, what are you saying there? Yeah, you can on my head. You know, bestie. Sometimes there are things you better say to only your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a live stream. You know, like. I'm just kidding. Okay, I think I'm just gonna showcase the Be Right Back and the end stream real quick, just to so that those are shown as well, and then we can move forward to the presentation and like all the behind the scenes and all the sketching and all that stuff. So the Be Right Back. Before I showcase it, there is a little special Easter egg show in it. I think two people have seen it already, but I'm gonna say that there's a special meaning behind it. So let's see. Just a simple like a makeup booth, I believe it's called. And then there's of course just like with the steam when it's like really hot in the room and you can like write something on the with your finger on it. And it's just with my handwriting, I guess. Be right back. Who's gonna be the next card there? Okay, I will be honest. I did thought about towards the future maybe to upgrade this scene, because I was like, I mean, it's sweet to include these wonderful people, of course, but then at some point, even now, there are a lot of people already that have really either interacted with already or just become close friends with. But I think there's gonna be like a different scene, maybe like a hall of fame isn't necessarily the word, more so like a big hall with a lot of other paintings where all the other different photos, including these fours, of course. But then for now, we'll just do these for now. Oh my, this is so cool and sweet. Thank you so much, Shana. This is real cute. I'm glad you like it. Sorry, I put so many questions. Honestly, I don't mind. I will say, I apologize if this is something that I do want to mention. Like, if I don't either see your question or whatever, like, I don't mind if you repeat it again now and then. I'm trying to answer as many questions as possible. I think there's gonna be like a little bit of a Q&A, I guess, later on. But yeah. Wait, that's so cute. I know, it's so cute. I was like, these people, I'm like, I've interacted with them so much already. I'm like, they need something special, you know. But yeah, this is like like a little like I said, like an old-fashioned makeup counter being like, okay, we're going on a break. But yeah, also, if you're wondering, this flickering lights, I haven't talked about it, but like, same with the previous one with the main hall scene, the way I did this, actually, wait, before we, hold on, before we keep going, let me just quickly go to the chatting room, because I'm talking without my model. The progress behind the whole designs, like, it's, of course, it started with a sketch, and then it was the whole like layering with the lighting and everything, and then the painting, and then afterwards that was all in Photoshop, by the way. And then I layered everything, like all the candles were like not like all like small, it was more so like one, was it like a 2K resolution, I believe, like a texture of a flame, and then basically animate just one. I think was more than enough, and then just place them all over the room and to create more life, basically. Same with the podcast room, where it's, I mean, not much was needed to be added to it. Like, oh, I'm gonna we add all these effects, and it was basically just like one background, and then one of the lights was just like just like this spotlight. Yeah, I think it was like a spotlight, and it just made it look like that it was like two flickering lights, and then it showcases the vintage a bit, I guess. Let me see if I missed any messages or not. I could just scroll back. I don't. I know someone. Okay, this is probably. Sorry if this is an old one. I know someone who can be on your podcast. Points to Shana. Shana can also be a guest, I will say. Like, I definitely have a list of people who can be on the podcast. But it's more so, I think in the beginning it's definitely going to be friends, and then if it's depending on how successful the podcast will be, I'm probably going to reach out to others who I either interacted once or twice with already, or just new people, who knows, who I'm like, okay, this can match, like the energy matches, and yeah. I love watching the eyes. Yes, I know. I'm like bouncing balls, like boing, boing, boing. Hey Ollie, sadly, I kind of have to go now, but I have to, but I want to stay. Oh, it's okay, Yui. Anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your stream. Thank you so much, and don't worry, Yui. I appreciate you nonetheless. And there's always, I mean, I said it already. Like, there's gonna be the VOD, of course, and I mean, it's just a debut. Like, there are gonna be lots and lots of other streams that will be come in the future for sure. But more on that later, because there are also gonna be some schedule. I'm spoiling too much. I'm spoiling too much. Oh no. Okay. So that was the be right back that we just saw. Yes, the journey started. I know the journey has started. I'm gonna showcase the end stream real quick, like the scene of the end stream. Don't worry, this is not the end of the stream. It's just showcasing the visual, and then, I mean, I still have my mic on, so I'll talk over it. But like, okay, I'm just gonna showcase the ending stream, so you know towards the end, I guess, like how it's gonna look. Okay. See? So this is the end stream one. I'd say there's a bit more animation added to it, because it's like me bowing to my imaginary crowd, being like, thank you for watching. And then those flashlights are like, I guess, cameras taking pictures of me. Like, oh, what a great performer that was. But yeah, the same process happened over there with like the whole Photoshop and then After Effects. I do have like a small knowledge of After Effects animation, I will say. This is so pretty. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you guys like it. That quite a fun little ending. I know. It's like the end of a story, being like, okay, I'm so happy this turned out brilliant. Oh, thank you so much. I'm honestly, hold on, let me hydrate, because honestly, I'm really glad with the end result as well. Because I said in the beginning that it was like in June I started, and then it was like, okay, the sketching and all the painting and blah 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 because I had a to-do list, or like, oh god, wait, let me. I'm talking too much again. Hold on, I'm talking too much. Okay, I'm back. Okay, we're back. The thing is, I was like, I started with the sketches. I was like, and had the to-do list, like all the things I at least wanted to be finished. I don't know if it's only me, but whenever I'm making a project and have all these like to-do lists, or like making all these checklists, like things I wanted to do on the list, oh, I hit the mic. My apologies. I hit the mic. The thing about it, it feels like it will take forever. Yeah, like it's hard to imagine how long it actually takes, especially if depending on how motivated you are to continue the whole process. But yeah, we can tell you talk. Yeah, how did you know I was talking with my hands? I'm trying to be really expressive with my really cartoonish with my face expression. I'm actually not right now really using my hands, but actually, okay, I'm lying. Right now, I'm using my hands like movements, so be really expressive, even though you only see it through my face. But it's okay. Especially, I'm like smashing the mic, like ooh. I do that all the time. Yeah, it's I guess it helps just to express yourself more, being like, okay, guess what? And they lived happy, and they lived happily ever after. The end. We can tell you talk. Okay, I read it already. Detective Shana to the rescue. I mean, not to the rescue. Like on the case. That's the word. On the case. Okay. I showcased all of this. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the gaming art scene, just a simple one. Hold on tight. Oh, okay. See, this is what I kind of there we go. Actually, maybe I should zoom out more. There we go. Let me also turn off these lighting because we don't need it. There we go. Okay. Also, let me just quickly, because I know there's no sound. I came prepared. I should have a Spotify list now going on with like simple lo-fi music. Can you tell me, chat, if the audio of the lo-fi music is not too loud, or maybe it could be a little bit louder? Because for me, I can just lower my own just PC volume, but the volume is still the same. But yeah. Okay, let me just quickly lower the volume. I like it. Okay, I'm glad that you like the music. If anyone is interested to know, I did look up some like sites or places where you can use copyrighted free, because we know how it is with copyrighted music. Even though it matches our aesthetic, like, not gonna lie, I was like, oh, maybe I could try aesthetic music, but it's copyrighted. I was like, apologies, Ollie. I must also go for a while as well, but we'll definitely follow up and see how things went for you. That's okay, Cyber. I appreciate you nonetheless. And if you're actually going right now, I would say thank you for joining, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, so I'm assuming that the... Okay, am I back? Okay, I'm back. Don't worry, we're fine. I guess we'll No, it's fine. Okay. This will probably happen a couple of times. It's just like a quick like disconnection going on because I do get like a notification that OBS is disconnected. I do get a quick notification that OBS is like disconnected, but then it connects again, luckily, and we're all good. Don't worry. We're prepared for this, chat. We're prepared for this. Okay. I'm gonna quickly collect the presentation. I might as well quickly, hopefully my PC don't crash from this. Okay, no, it won't. Nice. Okay, let me just quickly, because I'm switching scene. Drink water. Yeah, I honestly should drink water more. I'm definitely gonna add that redeem, like drink water. Drink water. Speaking of redeems, considering we're still new and we're not like affiliate and all the luxury and everything, I decided not to go do all the things at once. Like for example, like the hitting system and all that stuff. Like I'm gonna wait until it's actually usable, because I know that my good friend Shana, when she debuted back in end of December 28th, if I'm not mistaken, she did her debut. Yeah. It just so happened like she had the whole hitting system going on, but then later on, because at first it looked like there was scuff already, but it just turned out that the hitting system won't work if you're not affiliate. So that's a good thing to know. I was like, okay, good to know that from my case. So I guess thanks, Shana, for testing out the scuff already. Okay, let me just quickly see the sources. Also presentation mode. Okay, quickly see. Okay, hold on. So I should be able... Okay, there we go. So we have the presentation going on now. I have my little control panel. There we go. I am happy I could help, as that confused me. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine it confused you, especially during like the stream itself. Because I know from you as well that you tested out like all the testing and audio and blah blah blah, and then it's you actually could finally test it or like figure it out once you actually go live. So I totally get it. Don't worry. I also had Ziki helping for, yeah. He's our tech support. I mean, I hope I'm not gonna get like... No, I'm not gonna jinx it. No, I'm gonna stay quiet. Okay. I'm gonna stay quiet, otherwise I'm gonna jinx it, I feel. Okay. Are we ready, chat? Without further ado, let's open the curtains. You like that animation? Yes, I did look up the PowerPoint animations. I was like, okay, the curtains opening was like really accurate. I was like, yep, that's pretty branded. Okay, so a couple of basics. I will say, with the whole presentation thing, most of the debut presentations that I have seen in the past talk about like dislikes and all that blah 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 blah. I'd say mine is more so like a quick showcase introduction, like who I am and blah blah blah. And most of the presentation is just slides showing what I'll be doing, and like I said multiple times already, the behind the scenes and all the sketches. And okay, anyway, so my name, as you might have already guessed, my name is Ollie Dandelion, and I have like my main tag, which I will be using from now on, because I have made like content shorts in the past already, but not using like the hashtags already, because it was more so like getting familiar with the type of like editing that type of content. But then my main tag is will mostly be just Ollie Dandelion, and if there possibly like art involved, like, because I know another friend of mine has already made some little bit of a fan art of me. I wish I could show you. Maybe if she later on joins the Discord, she could post it into fan art chat. But like for like art cases, it's just like Ollie Dandelion art. But I think I'm gonna also add that to. I'm gonna add that to like not Twitch, the Twitter bio basically. I gotta go now too. Thanks for the fun stream. Really love your model and art. Have fun. That's okay, Lisa. I really appreciate you joining also. And if you guys, if some of you guys need to go, I completely get it, because I get for example, my time now is 9:15 p.m. Central European time, and for some might it be either in the afternoon or late in the night or even in the morning. Who knows? But you know, it's okay. And then my Oshi mark, the Oshi mark is mostly just like the little diamond and like the royal icon. Because at first I thought I wanted to do like the spade and the heart, but considering even in my model a lot of the diamond shape is like included, and pretty in general the diamond is included, I was like, you know what, just use the diamond, it's more accurate, I guess. And then my main interests mostly involve well, it says storytelling, but I'm more specific towards visual storytelling, and then of course 2D and 3D art, and of course gaming. Like you are a diamond. Oh, yeah, shucks, you made me blush. Okay. Okay, but I will say one of my biggest passions is visual storytelling. I will say, like, even now with Ollie's branding, I guess it tells you a story. I mean, I hope it does, but it gives you a story. Like, it's an entertainer who decided. I guess that this is also part of the lore, I guess I'm explaining to you now. He grew up around a family of other entertainers, and then at a young age, he heard that he had autism. I guess it's pretty obvious on how I react now, how autistic I can be, I guess. But yeah, I was told that I had autism when I was young. But the thing is, even though it might come a little bit of like, it sounds heavy at first, I thought differently. I was more so like, you know what? Depending on the situation, I'll always see it as more of a positive thing. Like, no matter the bad situation, I'm always trying to think of the positive, kind of like a fairy tale, if that makes sense. Just to imagine, like, I'm just a silly little guy in a lost in fairy tale land. But okay, let me just continue. Okay, so I'm assuming showing the rights. Okay, what I'll be streaming. Okay, like I said, I really put out a plan on how I wanted to do this. But when it comes to games, I think I'm gonna start with mainly one game. This is, by the way, this is all like solo stream focused. Like, there's definitely like the last point says collaborations. There are gonna be collaborations, of course, involved. But like the first 2 points, when it comes to like the game and the art projects, those are like solo stream focused, so only me and not like anyone else involved. I went back to memory lane, and there's one game I totally get if you never heard from it. It's called Disneyland Adventures, and I think it came out on Xbox even. I know from team's knowledge, it was published back in like 2010, if I'm not mistaken. So it's pretty old, and I think it's like around the air. Oh God, I do hope I know my. I hope I know my knowledge from Disney. It came around the area of like Princess and the Frog, I'd say, because like Tangled and all that stuff. No, it's mostly like the old Disney and Pixar kind of case, and it's mostly a quest game. Yeah, it's mostly a quest game where you have mostly like character quests, and you can also, but that's gonna be fun for then. You can also travel to some of those worlds and even ride to some of the attractions. But yeah, that's that's for then. So that's basically the game, the game thing. But then art projects, as you may know, or I guess you already know, that I mostly have interest in 3D art. What I want to try and do is make 3D VTuber environments, or props in this case. Now this can either be branded towards a specific VTuber or just like random to explore the ideas, I guess. Because one of the points, it says concert stages. So for example, I think we all know Iron Mouse's virtual concerts and such. I know that in my previous job, I used to work as a game designer, and it was we worked all around like the music industry, and I luckily was the person who was responsible for designing and also developing those like virtual worlds where like both like the IRL activities were happening. And then I guess that interest of like stage design came from there. Originally, I thought that was like the main thing I wanted to be remembered for, like that VTuber who does like 3D VTuber stages. But then I thought, yes, but I noticed recently I have like that kind of autistic thing that you have like waves of interests. For example, another game that I thought I wanted to play occasionally was Planet Coaster 2. And hold on, I have to burp. Okay, I'm back. The thing about it is like, because I thought like, okay, let me just play in advance, and like the wave of interest till it hit its peak, I guess, and then afterwards, like even 2 days before that, the interest was gone, and I was like, oh, well, the last thing I want is to play games and not feel interested or look or sound interested. So I was like, you know what? You know, those waves eventually come and go and come back, of course, because I have a lot of times that I got a hit from nostalgia. I'm like, oh, I should have played that game again, and then yeah, it comes back for a while, and then yeah, that's one of the reasons. So with that said, I thought another interesting thing could be to also make VTuber stage, not VTuber stages, well, also VTuber stages, but also like VTuber backgrounds. So like the main backgrounds that we would use on like general chats and such. I thought it could be cool for those who either don't have a specific background yet, or maybe want to transition to 3D, you know? I'm just saying. Well, one thing that I want to make clear, this is not going to be a project when it comes to commissioning, like asking for commissions. And by that I mean, I'm just want to make this like a general project that I want to make my interest in. And it's more so like I want to reach out to people like, hey, I'm working on this project, and like here are maybe some examples depending on how long I've been doing it. And like, are you interested to maybe be included, and so that I can make like a background that is specific to you. And then if you want, we can, of course, with the right crediting and such, because I'm not really in the whole, I guess, payment interested, at least in the beginning. That is more so like, okay, you can also use it if you want, because I know a couple of people that I know who are mostly familiar with the 2D aesthetic. They are now slowly transitioning to the well-known 3D VTubing, like VR chat and such. Because I think it could be a cool thing to make these like 3D rooms or scenarios, and then actually they can use it for like the virtual, like the, what's the word? The virtual streams, basically. I think another example that I had earlier this week, if you want to do like a big group thing, you know, with like those medieval or like fantasy games, for example, the well-known anime Fairy Tail, like you have like the guilds, like those big taverns where like the whole gang hangs out and looks for quests and blah blah blah. It could be an interesting thing if also name that song. Thank you so much for the follow. I think it could be an interesting thing to make like a tavern that can I don't know I don't know too much already from like VR chat and such. I'm a little bit late, but I mean, oh, that's okay. Name that song. I'm glad you're here nonetheless. But we were explaining about the whole 3D like VTuber things that I'm interested in to do. But again, I still have to figure out the whole VR chat thing, because I'm assuming you can make it like private or with like a code. Or, I mean, again, I have to do whole research about it. Of course, if these people are not interested or whatever, that is completely fine. Like, I don't want to rush you or anything. It's more so the case that I'm just giving you the idea that I'm doing this, and like I can show you some examples. If not, that's completely fine. I can definitely just look up random, like, you know, those really high quality concept arts, and if I'm feeling it, I can just make random ones, and then we can see either just model it, maybe texture it. I will have to see depending on the software that I'm using right now. But also to shoot, what's the word? I lost my train of thoughts. Okay, I lost my train of thoughts. Help. Okay, yeah. So that's mostly the thing about the whole VTuber aesthetic, I guess. But then something that I can also want to do occasionally. That's why I use like main and occasion. I think it could also be fun to just do like sometimes when I'm interested in feeling it, I guess I just want to do like random props or environments. There's a reason why it says Disney, because you may or may not know this, but I'm a big Disney lover. So I apologize in advance, but I try at least not to make it like a big thing. I mean, I don't think I'm Chat, be honest, am I that obvious with the Disney thing? Anyways, okay. Besides that, I think it could be interesting to revisit old work of mine, because I have done this a couple of times in the past where I would like old pieces from my like personal portfolio, and just to see like how much I have evolved from like how I did it back then till how it looks now. I can say it's really satisfying, and also like really motivated to see how much you have grown since like the first attempt you did. That I will say. And then of course the final point that I want to include is of course the collaborations. Like, luckily, I have I had the opportunity to also already interact or like collab with a lot of wonderful people that I already call my friends. So But there are going to be a lot of more collabs in the future for sure with both people I already know, but also just, you know, just new people in general. Also, if there, because I don't have like my stream manager open now, if there are like lagging or the audio is whatever, just let me know and then I'll check it, because right now I only have like on my 2 monitors I have like the presentation and like OBS and blah blah blah. Okay, thank you. See, I'm glad that you're my mod, Shana, and also Cyber. I'm glad. I am all eyes. I think you mean I have all my eyes. I have my eyes open, but that's okay. That's okay. Of course, the emotes. The emotes will be you'll be able to use definitely in Discord already. Emotes, I know. I will say, I mean it's kind of obvious that the two my favorite ones, just to describe. Can I show my mouse cursor? Oh yes, I can. Okay, thank God. These two are my favorite. I'm sorry, even though they're like an anime reference. I'm like, these are just the favorite. I'm sorry. But yeah, of course there are like the, I guess, the general emotes, just to have like a little bit of a difference. I am thinking, especially in the Discord, to have like those more general memes and gifs you'd use, like to use reactions. It's not only gonna be like these custom or like branded emotes I'll include, but yeah, we'll see. I love the push of the eyeglasses. Yeah, it's like the smirk. Yeah, the smirk one is like, yes. Okay, let me just see. The character sheet. I think a couple of people have already seen it on like social or again on the Discord, but this is like the character sheet. I think I've showcased all of it right now, like how the model looks on its own, the 2 toggles, same brain cell, yeah. How Ollie looks with the jacket off, and like the head, and of course the different expressions, and of course the color palette that I picked out, because it was really a really interesting journey, I will say, but more in a second. Already used it, you will see on Discord. Oh. Honestly, no. I'm honestly not. What's the word? I'm not angry or sad about it. I'm glad that you use it. That's the word. I'm glad that you guys already want to use this stuff of me from what I made. Now, there's a little bit of a surprise, because the following slide, it's more so in depth of like the whole character design of Ollie. And there's actually, you look amazing, and this reference sheet eats. Oh, thank you so much. Because I did look up like different examples of like how a character sheet most of the time looks like. I will be honest, when I saw all these very detailed ones, like the front, side, back, I was like, Jesus Christ, I don't have that. Don't have that yet. It's more so just the front and like the different toggles, and then the expression and color palette and like the Twitch tag, nothing more. But I mean, I did make it work, so. Okay, so as I was saying, the teaser, because there is something in the next slide that literally no one, and I don't mean no one, has seen yet. Even my friends, like, they have seen a couple of things already, but there is something in there that no one has seen yet, and I'm really glad that I kept it a surprise. But something you guys haven't seen yet is the original design of Ollie. Because yeah. This I wanted to include the original design of Ollie as well, because it is an old character of mine that I did for another project that I had. I can definitely say that the design that I'm using right now is a more friendlier version. Bro, I mean, like, yes. That hat, I know that hat, but the thing is, I think this design that I'm using right now is a more friendlier version, because the original one was more, as you can see, steampunk, more like bad guy villain aesthetic. I will say one of the reasons why I wanted to include this early design of Ollie, of like an evolved version of Ollie. I have been considering, of course, if we're like, depending on how well everything will go, I have considered to bring this design back. For maybe, depending on, you need to include that head. Yeah, I will look it up. Because I definitely do love the details. Ollie versus Ollie is when someone Ollie versus Ollie when someone disses Disney. I know. That will be something. I will say. But yeah, I really there was something about the design I did back then where I thought like somehow I'm gonna use it again. I know I will. But yeah. So besides the old and the new design, also can we talk about like the skilled? I don't think you can see it that much already, but like I guess you can in a way, but like the art style or like the way it's been drawn, like you can definitely see the difference. I think if I remember correctly, this design was made back in between 2020 and 2021. So this design is, I believe, now 4 to 5 years old now, and like this is now currently Ollie basically, or like currently me now. So it's pretty interesting to see how far I've become, like personal growth with like the art skills and such. Not gonna lie. But besides, Ollie now is pretty neat. Oh, thank you so much. I mean, that's the thing. Also, as you can see in like the first like the sketches, I guess, because I did like a first attempt where I thought like, okay, so we have the original design. Like, how do we want to evolve? Because I thought like maybe do something like this, and I went like, yes, but no. Because I thought like, how nice is this way of working? I thought, but then I thought like maybe pinch it like the same proportions, like the same elements that I like about the first design, like how we're gonna do that. So I came out with basically just the same design, and like the little human figure, and also like the different faces and hairstyles that I had in mind. I have a question, chat, because this is maybe me, but this face right here, tell me not that it reminds you of Baby No Money. I don't know what it is, but ever since I look back to this like sketch design, I was like, why do I see Baby No Money in this? There's something about it, like I don't know what it is, but for some reason it reminds me of Baby No Money. But it's fine, it's fine. Yes, Baby No Money, yeah. Great artist, by the way. I love his music. But then the different toggles, it's funny because now Baby No Ollie. Oh, that's a good one. Baby No Ollie. Hey. Okay. Anyways, the different toggles. It's kind of funny because none of the toggles that I first designed were not made. Because like there's one where I had my arms crossed, or like on my waist, or like crossed, and even like sitting like Froggy, for example, here. That goes to the file. Oh no. I did think, of course, like the gaming control. I did think of maybe adding like an asset, like a drawing tablet for like art streams. Maybe in the future, but we'll see. We'll see nonetheless. And then, yeah, this is why I wanted to showcase the final result first before before we first did the sketches. So we already have seen like the main hall, and like this is supposed to be like that 3D carriage scene, and then the podcast room, or like just like I'm not community, more so like a hangout spot when it comes to like with other friends or like VTubers in this case. I will say, no, never mind. No, no. I did have something in mind. One thing that I do notice about myself when it comes to sketching, I always do it or immediately clean. Well, maybe not in this case because there's a lot of rough sketching going on. Maybe here as well. But like this, for example, is already pretty clean. And the thing is, I took a couple of lessons in like storyboard design, where as you may know from like those animated movies when they showcase like the storyboard. The storyboard is really simple sketch just to showcase what it could be. And then when I look at mine, I'm like, I mean, it's still nice, not gonna lie, but then I see the difference somehow. Like it's not really rough for a sketch. It's already like a really clean sketch where I'm like, okay, I'm certain this is gonna be it. So yeah, you did so much work, and this is amazing. Thank you so much. I'm honestly glad that I did do all of this, and like I explained before with like that wave of interest, I'm glad that it's not with the streaming thing in general, because there's more than just playing games, and just like it has more potential than like that wave of interest with games, you know? Like I'm glad that's not the case with streaming. It's just with like games most of the times, I'd say. But yeah, I think that's mostly it. I think I've done a little chit chat. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. And then of course, those like 3 scenes that we saw. Okay. There's one spoiler. The starting soon, because we have like the whole show, like theater. You chit chat again with the hand. How do you know? How do you? Do you hear like the desk? Shoot! I almost fell. My mic fell. Okay, okay. How do you know that that I move with my hands? Like, do you hear the desk or whatever? Okay, note to self. Well, the thing is, I did like the pre-recordings, and I do hear a lot of like the boom, boom, boom in the background, and then I know like shit. It's because I have the like it's because it is I set the mic to be really clean with my voice, but unfortunately it still like tracks still a lot of like a couple of backgrounds in the background, like background sounds, but I mean it's fine. Also, if you're curious, it's the Blue Snowball. I think it's a pretty normal, I guess reasonable mic to already use in the beginning. Do you have screen on the mic? Screen on the mic. I don't think I have that like filter or effect. Just don't hit it. Yeah, I'll try my best. You know what? I'll just have my arms like in like crossed and just just sit serious in front of the mic and screen. Just have my voice do the talking. But yeah. So the starting soon is, I guess, a kind of a spoiler already, but it's fine. It is finished, but I wanted, for like the purpose of like the debut, I just want to first showcase. I first wanted to showcase only, you know, those 3D shots from the trailer, just to get like a revisit from that. But starting the next stream, you'll see like the general starting soon, and like I've shown, like you've seen with the Be Right Back and the start. Thanks for watching, or like end stream scene. It's the same. We need handcuffs. Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, invite me to dinner first. What? Okay. Anyways. Let me see. Did I miss any? Okay. I think we'll just move on. Hey, yo, no, not like that. Don't worry. Not like that. Not like that. No, don't clip that. Don't clip it. God damn it. I didn't think my first clip was going to be like this already. God dang it. Okay. I'm going to move on. He is spitting. Am I spitting bars? Really? I don't know. Okay. I guess I'll see the clips, I guess. Okay. Anyways, moving on. So I wanted to include a couple of like renders from the carriage scene as you have seen already. He's spitting alright. Don't know if it's bars. Am I spitting in the mic? Is it bad? Maybe I should have like a little bit. Maybe I should have like a little bit of a distance with the mouth. Am I cooked? Oh no! Already? It's the first stream, guys. Come on. Went right over the. Okay. Anyways, the 3D scenes. Just to explain a bit how I made this scene, I used I guess well-known software called Blender, where, well, the thing is, I just looked up like all the Victorian carriages, and I will say this is not like an exact copy of the reference that I used, but like the proportions, I'd say, are pretty similar. There's actually a fun story about why it's like a self-driven carriage, because at first I wanted to be like fully fairy tale basically, and have like really old school, and have like horses in the front, like running and really dragging the carriage with them. But the thing is, chat, I don't know how to model nor animate horses. I think horses are also pretty difficult to animate when it comes to the muscles and everything. So I was like, maybe try like one of those models online you can use. But of course, the free ones are pretty shit unless you pay for it. I was like, you know what? I'm pretty tight with when it comes to the money I want to spend on these extra things, and I'm not really sure if the horses are gonna be like that visible all the time, considering the interior is mostly gonna be it you'll see. But you know, it's fine. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I was like, okay, I'm not gonna use horses, so let's improvise, I guess, and instead just use, or I guess turn it into a self-driven carriage with like the fun light in the front. I do like the effect of like the headlights in front, because there's like a little bit of fog going on in the scene as well. Actually, if you guys want, I could show you the blend file if you want, because I did open it earlier just to see like how it's going. But if you really want to see like the behind the scenes, like the actual progress, I think I can show you if you want. I think this without horses, it gives more mystery. I know, it gives that a little bit extra, I guess, because I mean, the aesthetic of like 4 to 6 horses dragging this carriage would be fun, but I think for this matter, I was like, you know what, let's make it a bit more special, you know, let's make it a bit more special. And I think the final slide I wanted to include the stream schedule, because I have thought about it a lot, but I think I want to start with like a streaming schedule where it's going to be Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Wednesdays mostly will be a little bit later, like for example, like today is because now we're Saturday, debut day, and then like tomorrow I'll be back. I'll try to be around the same time like today, and we're gonna play that Disney game that I mentioned before, and then afterwards the Wednesday will start with our first art stream. Let's go. Yes, yes. Now I'm not 100% sure yet what I want to do when it comes to the VTuber environments. Like I'm not really sure where I want to start yet. Maybe either look up some references that look fun to remake, or maybe reach out one of to my friends. I know, like I said, I know a couple of people who already are like trying out the 3D streaming. So maybe if they're looking for like to have one of their 2D scenes made in 3D, I mean, I will say it's not gonna be like a 1, 2, 3 thing. Like there's gonna be like a time in between. Like it takes time. I will say, even though I would say I'm like a fast worker, like there's gonna be time needed. So I can't promise it will be done in like whatsoever time. It's more so the case like I'm working on this only on stream, or like in the hours that I'm streaming. Like I don't think I'm gonna have time off stream, because I mostly want to spend that time on like making content to post on socials and that kind of stuff. Also, I think the order of streaming that I want to do, because it might be a bit confusing for some people to see like how this is put together. But I think how I want to do it is like having the order of like game stream, art stream, game stream, art stream, and so on and so forth. I don't think I want to have like specific days in the week that there's going to be like, okay, on Wednesdays, they're going to be like art streams, and on Sundays, they're going to be game streams and blah, blah, blah. Because then I kind of fear that I'll be doing more art streams than game streams, or vice versa. So I kind of want to have it balanced, kind of want to have it balanced. So, yeah. I think that's the PowerPoint. That was mostly the PowerPoint, yes. I hope you liked it. Let me just close it, because we are finished here with the PowerPoint at least. Yes. Now, I think in a way, let me just see OBS, there we go. Let me just resize everything back. Now, the thing is, I think it's a bit different the way I did the debut thing, because like you may have seen, when it comes to like all the things about me, it's more so just a quick introduction and then showcasing what I mostly want to do and like the behind the scenes. Because again, I have seen different debuts, and like in most cases they talk about more other stuff. Like I wanna, what's the word? Like what are my dislikes and what are my likes? I mean, if you wanna know that, I mean, now's the time to ask the question, Because I'm like, okay, what should I? I'm kind of interested to know like what else would people be interested to know about me, or I mean, it doesn't have to be now, but question. Okay, shoot, Shana. Okay, while you type the question, I'll transition to like the main hall real quick, so that we have that. Okay, let me also change the aesthetic when it comes to the lighting. There we go. Okay, Shana, what is your question? How tall are you? That's a good question. How tall am I? I don't know in feet, but I do know in meters. Like, last time I checked, it was 1.8, so like maybe like 1.8 meters, so almost as tall as a door, I guess. I am at meters. Favorite food. Favorite food. That's a good question. Favorite food. I will say I don't have a specific dish that I'm like, oh, I need to have that every day. It's more so that I oh shoot, my train of thoughts is gone again. It's more so like the world kitchens. Like I do love a lot. I do love Chinese a lot. Also Italian. I think that those are like the two favorite ones that I would eat. Comfort food. Comfort food. That's a like on a general base, or like comfort food for maybe when I'm sick. Because I guess when I'm sick, it would probably be I guess soup would be. Oh, guys, speaking of soups, speaking of soups, have you tried like mustard soup, dude? I've eaten it a couple of times, like mustard soup, because you can in like a supermarket you have like these dishes, or like, or not dishes, like the food combinations, and with like the different ingredients, and a little bit of a mustard powder, I guess. But then you can like, I know my mom, for example, she made a couple of times, she made mustard soup, and when I first tried mustard soup, I was like, oh, that tastes so good. I was like, yes, okay. But yeah, this is, I guess, for like being sick, my comfort food would probably be soup. But on a general basis, see, that's the thing, I don't really have. I'm fine with whatever. If it's just a simple sandwich, or like warm food, like I'm not really picky. That is something you need to. What do you need to teach you, Shana? Are you scared about anything? I am. Well, I think. What am I scared of? Probably the most common would be spiders. So, for example, I tried Hogwarts Legacy a while back, and well, I'm just gonna be honest. I probably have lived under a rock. I hope I don't get canceled for this, but I never watched the Harry Potter franchise, or like fully watched the movies. So any Harry Potter fans, I'm really sorry. I really want to watch them, but it's gonna be for a different time. But anyways, I played Hogwarts Legacy a while back, and then at some point we had to go like in the caves. And when I saw the spiders, I was like, oh, I gotta look away because I don't like it. I don't like it. But I think one of the things would probably be spiders, yeah. Actually, now that I think of, I know that's a kind of phobia. You know, you have like the different phobias. For some reason, I have like this phobia. I don't know the name for it, but for some reason I have a phobia for like the planets, like in the universe, the planets, realizing how huge they are, and like the thought that they just come towards me really fast, like, oh no, I hate that. And it's really weird because as a kid I used to love like talking about the galaxy and the universe, and then I guess with age there was this type of phobia that I got. Now these days I can't watch it. Like, even if it's like a clip from Earth, like no, I can't watch it. Also, EP, thank you so much for the follow. Hi. I don't think I have seen you yet, but thank you so much for joining. How are you? Oh, the fact that we are dust. Yes, that is that dust. You are not the first one I know who did not watch. Yeah, I'm sorry. I will say, as like in high school, there were times that we would watch like some clips, but I really wish that I had the ability to watch the movies. But then now it's like, at some point I'm like, eh. I'm still interested. Don't get me wrong. But yeah. Also, what? I wasn't followed. I guess you weren't, DP. I guess you weren't. But But yeah, thank you so much again for joining. What other languages can you speak? For the main part, it's gonna be English, but I guess my native language is Dutch, and not to confuse you with like German Dutch, like actually like from Belgium Dutch. Like if you want, I can say like a sentence if you like translate it in a sentence, but not to confuse you, because I get if you're from Germany, you would pronounce it as like in English, you'd say German, like they speak German, but then somehow I remember this from my Dutch lessons, not my German lessons. You would pronounce it as Deutsch, so Dutch and Deutsch. it's similar, but it's still two different languages. But yeah. Let me see. What else? I guess favorite music can also be a topic to talk about. Favorite music, I'd say pop. Yeah, pop music. I'd say this. I do have like times in the year where from this month to this month, or like in this season, I only listen to that music, and then on other occasions, that music. But like maybe favorite song right now that I have on repeat, I'd say Come to Brazil again from Baby No Money. Oh, that's such a good song, especially during the summer, because during the summer I do enjoy listening, like if it's like a hot day, and then either in most cases when I like go back home from work, and then I have like my AC on, and then have my sunglasses on, and just have the music on, like the Spanish, like what is the word, reggaeton music, and it's like, yes, this is the vibe in the car. What's the worst song you can't stop quoting? The worst song you can't stop That's okay. Baby, no Ollie, baby, no Ollie. Can you imagine if Baby No Money reached out to me and like, oh, baby, no Ollie, I hear? I was like, oh no. But what's the word song? I can't think. Can you give an example, EP? Like because I can't think of any song right now where I'm quoting it on repeat. Okay, one thing I will say. We need a Baby No Money cover from. Okay, I'm gonna be very honest. Z, I can't sing. I'm not as talented as how you are with your karaoke streams, or like your group of friends is with singing. Like, no. And I'm not even trying to even attempt to sing. Like, if I'm singing, it's either gonna be auto-tune or like an AI voice. Just just singing in my place, because yeah. Yeah, I guess you can teach. We can teach you. I guess you can, but it's not my focus right now. You know, at some point. You know what? If there's gonna be like, depending on like the achievements and or whatever, then maybe in the future I'll consider it. Or actually, instead of like singing, no. Instead of like singing, I wouldn't mind if at some point there's gonna be a karaoke stream. I will say this is not gonna be the best idea right now. Because this thing is like the whole scenery I'm here now recording. It's like they're really thin walls. So unless I'm shouting in the mic, like singing to whatever song and that's happening in the karaoke, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if that's a good idea, guys. So I'm not saying I'm not doing it. Like, okay, if I'm ever interested to do something included with singing, then I guess just the fun karaoke. Or this reminds me, I don't know if this is like in other countries as well, but there's this show that I sometimes see on TV where people need to guess if it's actually the person singing or it's like a fake. So for example, they hear a person singing real good, but then if they if they finally reveal themselves with their real voice, it can either be like exactly that voice, like a really beautiful voice, or it can be the worst voice you ever heard. And it's honestly, it's so funny to watch. And then you need to try not to laugh and try to. It's really something. We Will Rock You. I mean, yeah, that's a good song, I will say. If he either, you will be there to be. Actually, yeah. Shana, actually, would you be interested to somehow have a karaoke stream with both what is it, me, Zico, and Shana, and maybe other people? Not as talent, like an amateur karaoke stream. Not soon. I'm not saying soon because I want to like make myself a little bit like aware. Like, let's say in 5 months or maybe after a year of Ollie being on Twitch, or like me being on Twitch, then I'm thinking of doing like an amateur karaoke stream, not being like successful or anything, like just an amateur karaoke stream. That could be a fun idea, I guess. I am not making anyone's ears bleed. What do you think I have? That is my excuse, Shana. Like, you think I would like to sing and being like, oh, and then people are like, okay, cut the crap. That's it, people. Like, no, that's not gonna be the case. I'm sorry. Showers, okay. That's a question. Do you sing? Okay, I guess technically I don't sing like out loud. It's more so I guess. Does that count? Lip syncing? does lip syncing count in a way? Like just having the song on and just giving it your all, even though it's just lip syncing in the shower, and then not showering. Well, showering for sure, but like singing and then like. I'm already catching myself humming on stream, and I am like, no. Okay, it will do Goose one. EP would be the background beatboxer because he's really talented with that. I've heard him in the past, but like EP would be like the background like. And we're like the amateur. Me and Shana are like the amateur. Like background vocalist, and then Zico's would be like the main singer being like, oh. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? That's, oh my god, that would be something. No, EP with the rap. I mean, EP could rap, that's for sure. EP could rap. That is so good. Yeah, I know. That would be so good, I will say. I don't know about you, but I can listen to EP reading stories all day, honestly. Oh, right. That's right. He did, what's the word? He did both on his stream, but also like on his, like, in his Discord server. He was just reading, like, books. He was basically a narrator. I've listened to a bit of it, but I will say it's pretty good. So... I can see why it's like relaxing to have like this like really he really puts the effort in like the in a world where like you know what I mean, just really putting effort in his storytelling. Yeah. Your model debut was so good. Yeah, you mean mine or EP's? I see that he. Okay, sorry, I didn't see that you were replying to EP. My bad. So I'm going to EP. You're going to Disney World, and you didn't invite me. Actually, this is a good time. This is a good time. You didn't invite me. You didn't invite me, EP. It's okay. I'll just play. I'll just play in the games. It's fine. I'll. You know what? I'm gonna take my leave. Goodbye, chat. Goodbye, chat. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. That's my cue to leave. But no, I do hope you have a lot of fun nonetheless, EP in Disney World. And definitely share it when you're returning. And I'm definitely looking forward to hear it. How long are you going, actually? Is that also something? I mean, I could talk about it nonetheless. You are such a I am, aren't I? A drama queen for a reason. Oh my goodness. But yeah, about that, how many days would you say you're going? Because I have, for me personally, I did 2 days before. Personally, chat, 2 days are not it for me. Like, especially, I mean, it was during Christmas season, so it was definitely a business. Wow. Not a busy, a busy. It was a busy season. It was a busy season, so of course there's gonna be a lot of people. Disney World, yes. So there was a lot of people, so of course there was not much to do other than like those really simple like boat rides and then maybe one roller coaster, but it was so busy. And the fact that we were staying outside the park, not like one of those Disney hotels, it was like, oh no, I'm sorry. So definitely 3 days and staying in one of those Disney hotels. It doesn't have to be the expensive one or whatever. Like, if it's the cheapest one out of all the options, I'm like, yes. 3 days in one of those hotels, yes. Because guess what? You'll have magic hour. And it means you get to be 1 hour earlier than the regular. Yes. Have you thought about that? Let's see. Sunday to Wednesday. I'll post pics after it. Wait. Sunday to Wednesday. That is that then like 3 to 4? Oh, that's also nice. 3 to 4 days. Yeah. See, 3 to 4 days. That's like the ideal number of days to have like the time to also explore the whole thing. Like do a lot more interactions, and like if there's gonna be at some point, you have a character. No, not a character. You have at some point you're like, oh no, I couldn't do this on that day. That's fine. I can do it the next day. You know, it's fine. Oh lol, it's gonna be spring break, so it's gonna be packed. I'm so sorry for that. I do hope you're prepared at least with like the things you want, and you at least you are prepared. Like it's gonna be packed. So I think that's a good thing to be like, okay, mentally prepared. Like I know I'm not gonna be able to do everything, but at least I'll make it the best. I will say that's maybe the best way to do it, because last time because last time that I went, it was like 2 days and then Christmas season, and the thing about it is that it was again, it was really packed, and at some point I was like, you know what, I'm prepared that the attractions and everything, all those things, it was like, it's not gonna happen. Especially, unfortunately, character meets. Like I'm definitely the type of person that would like enjoy character meets a lot, but I didn't do a single one. It's fine. I was fine with it because I was prepared that it was gonna be packed at some point. There's a few rides I absolutely want to ride. Other than that, I'm going wherever the wind takes me. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. Like, I have never been to Disney World, but I'm assuming there's a lot of things you can do, both rides and like mini attractions or like character interactions or whatever, or just like generally just doing whatever, I guess. But I'm curious what those few rides are, EP, because actually that's for those. Well, I guess this questioning was gonna wait till tomorrow when I'm actually playing the game, but I guess, well, why not right now? A couple of questions for those who are like have been to Disney. Like, what is your go-to attraction? Because let's see, the Avatar ride in Avatar Kingdom. Ooh, wait, the Avatar ride, is that like the? I have seen some of it. Is it like the boat ride? In with like, because I have seen like the animatronics a bit. It's the boat ride, right? Or is it like that roller coaster, like, or like that ride with like the big screen in front of you, which makes you believe you're actually flying? Yeah, it's the flying. Okay, it's the flying 3D. Yeah, that one. Okay, okay, that one you mean? Okay, that's okay. Gotcha. An Animal Kingdom. Okay, I guess that's one of the things that I would say. Like, okay, that's I'm mostly familiar with the one in Paris, but who knows? It might be something on my bucket list that that I'm actually want to do, like, all of them. But I mean, if I want to do all of them, it's gonna be a lot of budget. I feel like even the cheapest trip, I feel, would still be a lot. But who knows? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I have kind of talked out for a bit, unless there are other topics you want to talk about, of course. But I'm kind of running out of ideas just for this like debut. I have talked about and I showed everything that I wanted to show. So I'm really glad. I hope you at least enjoy this debut. I'm really glad. Honestly, I'm really glad with the scuff. Like, we've only had like 2 internet disconnections for like a couple of seconds, but other than that, it was pretty smooth, which I'm pretty pretty surprised and honestly really relieved about. Because again, the whole internet thing, that I was mostly worried about the internet connection, like the whole Wi-Fi. Like, I get like on what's the word? Excuse me. Like a fast, like a I don't know the word for it, but other than just a Wi-Fi, I was like, is it gonna work? But at least it showed, or it was told that it was good to go. And I mean, look at us. Look at us. It was well. So I'm like, yes. It's like I say, okay, hey, I'm getting into Disney for free. Wait, what? I'm getting into Disney for how? How are you? Wait. Hold the phone. AP, what do you mean? How do you mean you get there in for free? What do you mean you get in there for free? What are the secrets? Are you in like the Club 33 or what? What are you doing there? We like the yapping. Okay, I'm glad that you like the yapping. That I will say, because I was kind of questioning if I was into the if the yapping was gonna work. As in, am I gonna be able to talk? Talk? No, I'm gonna be able to talk enough. But luckily, it's so far so good. Okay, let me just position myself real quick back, because that was a bit overrated. I'm sorry. Let me see. I'm a teacher taking a band on. Oh, I guess that's like, is it like a teacher discount, or so I'm going for free? Oh yeah, I guess that's okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Congrats on this amazing day. I am so excited for your streams and welcome. Oh, thank you so much. I'm pretty glad that how I will say I'm pretty glad that I also prepared like practice in advance, because I honestly, just be honest, out of 10, like, how are, like, maybe like are there notes, like feedback notes, like you could have improved, like just in general? Like, I'm curious, because I did the practice in advance, like how I should talk, but considering I'm now actually talking to like a live audience, I'm like, now what? So I'm like, I'm basically, I was talking to myself just to get familiar with talking with my model, and like the way I'm talking beside talking in front of the mic. I mean, the nerves definitely, I think the most nerves were definitely in the beginning, But then, yeah, and then it's now like, oh Jesus, we're almost two, almost 2.5 hours in. Jesus Christ. At that point, I was like, just go. And then I will say the nerves definitely went away afterwards, and like now I'm just like, okay, I'm chill. I'm just chill. Just be you. Yeah, that's definitely I'm gonna. That's definitely one thing I'll remind. Just be myself, because I think I definitely succeeded at that, being myself just the whole way through this debut trailer. No, not trailer. Stream. Just to see how, just to showcase what kind of personality I can be for you. It will never go as planned. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. I mean, you can plan it, but you can't prepare for it. That's for sure. Being yourself works the best. That is also true. I think, well, I have, like I said, I looked to a lot of different VTubers, like the way they did it, and of course it works for them. But then at some point, I'm just taking notes, like, okay, what at some point makes it funny, or like how, for example, the biggest feedback or like tip I would see online is to how to keep talking with like an empty chat. Like, don't get me wrong, like the chat has definitely been active, but then unfortunately in most cases, the biggest advice is always just start. Like, and I think a lot of people misunderstand by actually just starting stream, as in like just unprepared, press that live button. Like, I mean, if you're like, okay, I'm 100% sure that I'm gonna be that type of person, no matter even though I'm not prepared for it. I mean, good for you. But at least if you have some preparations, so at least you're like prepared. And like for me, example, it took like how many months now? Wait, it's June. Wait, let me count. Let me count with my hands. June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Almost. Is that right? Almost 10 months? I could be wrong. Is that almost 10 months? Oops. I guess not. What is that? 10 months, Chad? I can't count, as you might tell. Was I right or wrong? I don't know. But yeah. Did I talk? Okay, I think I talked about it. Yeah. I am curious because I'm currently looking to my stream deck a bit. I told it in the beginning. I honestly forgot. But to a reminder again, I have like the 6-button stream deck going on. Even though, have you seen? That's a question. Have you seen the new Elgato like stream deck with like how many buttons was it? Like 35, 36 buttons, and then like the little screen and like the volume. I'm like, dude, that's definitely the way to go if you have like multiple buttons. I mean, so far I can work with 6 buttons or like a 6-button system, and then just have like different pages and like have them all in folders and whatever. We're disconnected. Hold on. Are we back? Okay. So, okay, just the internet connections, it's fine. If that's the only thing when it comes to scuff, it's fine. But okay, anyways, Pika, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad that you could join as well. Ziko's made sure to make an intro on the beat on that beat. Oh my god, yeah. I will say I do really enjoy his editing skills. I will say, because I can really see how much effort. Because he told I guess both in his community but also in person, he was like, I drank coffee at 5 a.m. and I was like, dude, Like, don't get me wrong, I drink coffee like in the morning at a reasonable hour, and that's the and that's the only time I drink coffee. Because if you drink coffee that early, I was like, I don't know if that's a good time or like a good thing, but or but I guess it's like a normal thing as VTubers. Like we do the effort, especially if we're all indie VTubers, we all have to do it on our own. So I completely get it. That's also one of the things that was worth his liver. Ooh, yes, I think that was worth his liver. But the thing about it, because I get when it comes to like making content that you have to stay active. I definitely want to make sure that I have like an active like posting going on, but I wouldn't mind if it's like a slow pace. Like, for example, if I'm able to make like 2 to 3 like shorts per week, and then also in between work on like a long form video. Someone send you what, Kitty? What exactly? His liver? You what? I'm confused. I'm confused. Okay, never mind. I guess. But yeah, that's also one of the things when I not his liver or what then exactly, if I may ask. I will send it to you, Kitty. Okay, you do you, Shanna. Okay, before the whole preparations, everything, I wanted to have like some kind of online presence, and I thought like, okay, I'm gonna make like a couple of shorts based off pre-recordings, just to get familiar with like the way that kind of content is made. So yeah, let me hydrate real quick because I just remembered I need to drink water. Okay, I'm back. Oh, that did good. Oh, that did good. Oh, I really needed that water. Okay. Okay. But okay, I think again, if there is are anything else you want to talk about, I don't mind. But I think I'm gonna leave it from here. Like, I will say, I'm pretty impressed that I managed to stream for 2.5 hours. Like, I think it's most common to have like maybe 1 hour of debut, but luckily we made it the usual of like or like an exception with 2 hours and 30 minutes. So yeah, pretty excited. Now the question is, do we want to try and happy debut, and thank you so much, EP. Now the question is, are we gonna wait, let me just check in my list real quick. In the people that I follow, because I don't know who is streaming right now. Let me see. I see that. Ooh, Mona is also stream. Should we rate Mona? Let me see. This is actually okay. This is something that I probably need a little bit of help. How exactly does the rating go? Because I get like I can like do the rated channel and then like tag or like do the Mona mouse thing, but like will it automatically go to there, or how does it work, chat? Speaking of, I haven't prepared a rate message yet. I just came to notice that I haven't prepared that part yet. What should we do? Speaking of, how long has she been? Ooh, okay. 4 hours. Let's hope she is okay. I'm assuming she's still going on for a bit. What should the raid message be like? Maybe wait, let me type something real quick in chat. And yes, I have a loud keyboard, I apologize. What if we'll just do it this one a couple of times? If you open that and you should see something with yeah, see, I have my stream manager open and I see like the raid channel, so okay, yeah. Wait, let me just send this real quick. I think I want to do like something like this real quick, just like Dandelion raid. Just simple. I think this will just work for now. Wait, let me just quick. You made it in a really good time. I am so happy you are here. Let's go. I'm just reading the text real quick. Don't worry. Now I know where Zico seems from. Let's go do it. Let's go. Yes, sure. If you open that and you should see something with an initial rate, yeah, it will be 10 seconds. Okay, until it shows again. Rate now. Good job though. Okay. Thank you so much. Good job. I'm glad that I did a good job. Okay. I suggest that I'm just gonna switch to end stream scene, and then you have like the 10 seconds of rate going on. Yeah, and then the 10-second countdown for rate, and then we're gonna our first rate to a different channel is gonna be to Mona Mouse. My signal is crapping out. I'm gonna say bye-bye. Okay, that's fine, Cyber. Thank you so much for joining nonetheless. Okay, I suggest that you guys copy like the Dandelion rate message that I put in the chat, and I'm gonna try and do this rate thing, okay? But nonetheless, I'm really glad that you guys came along, even if it's just my just friend circle. I completely don't mind. Honestly, I'm just glad that there are people in general already that wanted to join this debut and hopefully stick around with the next couple of streams. So again, tomorrow same time, so like 8 p.m. Central European time, we'll be playing Disneyland Adventures, and then on that Wednesday, the next day, we'll do like the art stream. But I'm definitely gonna like announce like the stream schedule thingy. I'll definitely post those in like the Discord server, so like people in Discord are also aware. I think most of the times we'll be just in Discord, but yeah. Bye. Yes, bye everyone. Okay, again, my name was Ollie Dandelion. I hope you enjoyed this show, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.